Alright, hey VC, Jeff here again. Yes, so as I mentioned in my previous video, whenever I posted that I was doing another one today because I had some stuff that came in the past couple of days, and I have a box that came in today. I was going to unbox. It came right before I sat down to make these. I know it's in here. I'm excited about it. You're probably going to say, ugh, again, Jeff, thank you. But anyway, before we get to that though, let's take a look at some of the stuff that came in this week. This one I already showed. I'm not even sure why that came out of here. Real quickly, briefly, one that came in. This I ordered from Discogs, and I had recently talked about some of their other albums in a previous video, and so I went ahead and grabbed this. There's only one other album of theirs that's out on vinyl that is very hard to get. It's only an import. So the latest, I guess, the most recently released Exciter Death Machine album. This is a import reissue also. It's just on black wax, but this is when they changed singers on their last two albums. This is their last album. The one before this is the one that's really harder to find for a decent price. And so I found this one for a really good price. So I grabbed it. It was brand new and everything. And yeah, so the vocals on this are a little more harsh than the two that I showed previously with the different vocalist. And so, but it's still really good. It's a good album. It's just a little bit more aggressive thrash sounding. Same pretty much the same band, I guess, same guitar player and everything. So yeah. Anyway, so I want to grab that, and that came in this week. There's a little bit of stuff on the cover there that we're covering up. Now, the other two that came in, and this I had a credit on Amazon, and so I thought I'll go ahead and get these. They're brand new releases. They just came out over the weekend and came in. The reissues of the first and second Sabotage release. So, Sabotage, this is their first album. I discovered this album. So, in the military, I met up with some guys. I was in the military down in Mississippi in 1984, and I met these guys somewhere at the end of the year, early part of 85. I don't know how we met. I probably had a rock shirt on. They ran into me. They lived across base in different housing, and we became really good friends. It was two guys over there. They hung out. They listened to a lot of the music, and they hooked up with me. And so we used to share a lot of different music. We'd go to the record store together all the time and buy new music. We'd sit in their room and listen to the first Megadeth album on extreme volume. We were listening to all kinds of stuff. They were kind of groovy guys. The one thing that they used to smoke like clove cigarettes, which I thought made the room smell funny, but it wasn't something I ever partook in. But it's just fun guys. And they had turned me onto this band actually when the second album came out, The Dungeons Are Calling, more of an EP. So this would have been the first album I got, and then they went back and showed me this, and so this was the original cover. When it was released later, reissued by the record label, it had a different cover. So I am kind of glad that when they reissued it this time, that they put the original cover on there. It's kind of neat. It's on a turquoise color, and it's a gatefold, but it's just got some words and stuff in there, nothing major. There's pictures on the insert of just them in the studio hanging out, but yes, anyway, these particular releases, the earlier Sabotage stuff, very hard to find these days for a decent price for sure, and here we got a reissue. So that, basically my understanding is when they went in the studio, they recorded this album, Sirens, and they had a bunch of extra songs left over, so pretty much Dungeons Are Calling, my understanding is, we're all kind of part of the same recording session. Maybe they kind of continued on and added some more songs, but so this EP came out like the year later, and it has 5-6 songs on it. And then what they did is they reissued it with this 7-inch single, which this was released when the band was called Avatar. And these 3 songs did make it to the album, and I'm not 100% sure if they're the exact same recording, but they sound pretty much just like it. But this is basically just a reproduction of their first single when they were called Avatar. Then they changed their name, and the songs, made it to the album. And so it's not like those songs are, much different. This was on Red. But yes, this was the album I discovered them on. Fell in love with them. Later went back and had that back in the day, and then everyone since then. And their vinyl releases are hard to when you see them pop up online, people get them fast and they go for a crazy price. I showed how on Facebook Super Metal Sunday a while back I had picked up one. So anyway, my hopes are that they're going to continue. That we'll go on and get the next few albums. I have Power of the Night and I have the next 2 albums, but Hall of the Mountain King is one that's you see it pop up and it's gone, and people are paying $60, $80, $100 really quick. Gutter Ballet, things like that. Some of those albums. So I'm hoping that this is a trend that's going to continue on through the next 4 to more albums. Love to see them all. But yes, always love this band. So, okay, 2 Sabotage. Let's get into this. This is a box. I'm going to tell you right up front. This is the new Neil Morse album. Bum, 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 bum. It just came out and was shipped last week. I got this priority mail because I was tired of, decided to not wait. Plus, now this is a box set in the sense that there was an album release and then they also released a live album. So it was a combo pack where you can get the new album and the Morse Fest release, for a decent price. So I did that. That's why it's in this big box here. Let's see what's in here first. It's inside of a bag. Look at that. All right, let's see. All right, so let's look at this. The album's actually kind of in a box. Innocence and Danger. So this is the new album, the Neil Morse Band, Innocence and Danger. It is in a slipcase. It's a double set here. So it's in the slipcase. As you can see, it is signed by Neil. That's what happens when you act fast. So basically you have Innocence, which is side 1, 2, and 3, and you have Dangers, which is side 4, 5, and 6. Is how they're kind of labeling that. Now we've got essentially 3 albums here. Alright, so Innocence, well, this is Innocence and 1 part Danger. So here we go. And you're seeing it first. I'm not even recalling exactly what I ordered, but as far as, if there's colors or anything, but gatefold with the band, and that's how the breakdown is. So you got the first 3 sides is Innocence, and then the last side is Danger there. Got polyline sleeves. Okay, so we got some white here. Got an insert with the picture of the cover and the band and the lyrics. Different color. Looks kind of gray. Alright. And then the third album. Some cool rocks on the front there. And it's black. So we got white, gray, and black. Kind of like progressions from light to dark. And it does come with the CD, which is, looks like a double CD. Yep, 2 CDs in there. I love when bands do that because that gives you the mobile ability to carry it in your car, to put it on your computer, whatever. Now, the other thing that's in here is the Neil Morse, the Morse Fest 2019. This is interesting packaging. It's, yeah. I've got all the Morse Fest CDs from all the previous concerts, and as you can see, most of them tend to have been these combo packs where they put the whole show on there, and it's like 5 CDs and DVDs combined, and anyway, and it unfolds and unfolds and unfolds, and so, and yeah, we've got all kinds of previous years, 2014. It goes back. Anyway, so this is a different packaging for sure. And what's it got in it? It's got a CD, another CD, a third CD, a fourth CD, a fifth, and disc 5 and 6 are Blu-rays. So similar, you got CDs and everything, and it folds out like a booklet. 4 CDs, 2 Blu-rays of Morse Fest 2018. Now, what did they... 2019. So, we got Flying Colors and the Neil Morse Band. So, each year there's, they usually play through whole albums, and they have started having some of Neil's other projects like Flying Colors. You get the whole both shows on CD and Blu-ray. Oh, I am excited about this. These are always great deals. So, not only are we bombarded with an amazing new, I'm sure amazing, I've heard some of the songs already, but the 3-album new set. But now I've also got DVD, Blu-rays and CDs to go through from the live stuff. So that's all for now, though. That's all that's come in recently, and exciting stuff. Thanks a lot for watching. I will be back. Rock on and rock hard.